You're gonna become a sand digger? You're gonna dig sand?
What? Alright, so welcome everyone to the opening of Millennium Craft, or that's what we're going to call it for now at least. I probably didn't explain too much of it in the intro, so pretty much this is just the spawn chunk I've outlined. I've MC edited in, copied and basically pasted all of the chests that basically are full of resources of stuff that we worked for in that last game that was from the original beta 1.8, so I got a bunch of stone, bunch of resources. We're not starting off bare bones survival whatsoever, which is going to be super good because I'm not building bare bones stuff here. This is going to be a kind of more inspirational, I don't know, aesthetic series. A lot of people like Mumbo Jumbo, Simply Sark, they do these, like Minecraft Toy Box, they do these great series where it's very well cut, so it's not just, you're not going to see me digging coal, getting super bored, like, not knowing what to say in a single player survival, like, so, coal, what's up with that? So instead, I have a couple projects I'd like to get done. I'd like to build a village on top of a bridge, which is the first one. I edited in a kind of beta 1.8 glitchy village biome almost, like it's a, you'll see it later, and I'm going to try to fix that, almost like make it like a feasible village. And third, I think I want to make a weather factory, but that's going to take a lot longer because even in all of this stuff, we do not have a nether star, and I need beacons for that. I got a lot of dyes though. I had a sheep farm, so that's covered. Okay, before I start saying ums anymore, I'm gonna jump cut to the next interesting thing that happens. Jump cut! Alright, so if you can hear me over my computer loudly humming, I think this is the spot where I'm gonna build out a village into, so it's gonna be on wooden stilts with like metal supports, cross supports. It's probably gonna go around in a kind of U shape over back to that shore, probably over to that shore, and depending on how long this ocean is and how many resources I can scavenge, I might extend it out that way. You know what I also just realized is that the other people who do these with the jump cuts, like even though the cuts themselves are fairly short, I don't have that much interesting of a voice, and they have kind of like British accents, like almost like consistently. Sark is British, right? I don't know, is that British? Mumbo's British. He's Mumbo here. I don't know if you guys watch him. I kind of have like a boring kind of, I have a, my voice sounds like allergies. That's my accent, allergies. Another important part that I forgot to mention, because I clearly have brain cancer, is that this is also going to be a big suggestion thing, so if enough people are watching this and have anything for me to do, these projects themselves are already pretty big, but if you were like, build a floating city, or like, build a library that's like, made out of, water, dandelion, I don't know, just ideas, like a library forest or something, I don't know, you people are imaginate, use your imagination. You people are imagination. Yes, you people are the imagination. If you have an imagination out there, please use it and give me an idea of what I should build. If you don't have an imagination, use some illegal narcotics so you can have an imagination, and then tell me the idea, because usually people's ideas when they're on drugs are fairly hilarious, but also not always. And kids, seriously, don't do drugs. That was just a joke. But if you already are high, it's not really my fault, so I'm still suggesting that you could if you just have an idea. I mean, if you got one already, I mean, it's not really my fault, so, you know what, I'm just gonna start building. Alright everybody, so we are back, and this is all the progress that has been made in the area. As you can see, it's quite a lot. It's pretty good. It's been about a day since I last recorded, so I haven't acted that fast. But today is Canadian Thanksgiving for me. So up here in Canada, we've had our good old Thanksgiving, so that took up most of the day. But over here, I've basically built out this dock that extends from this shore, like I said, all the way to the shore over there. Just gotta eat some cooked pork chop. Yes, the corked pork chop. The cork of the pork chop. I just got a little bit left to fill in there. And this is pretty much it. So what I'm gonna plan on doing next is having these pillars go up, I don't know, to some sort of specified height. It's gonna be a roofed walkway. I might use something like a colored glass, I think, maybe a dark blue glass, not quite sure. And that's gonna extend all the way along. I might have some gardens in here, and I'm gonna fill it up with houses. I'm thinking of trying to get some hardened clay for that too, so That might take a little while, getting all the hardened clay. But until next time. Alright everyone, so this is the next little update piece thingy majig, and I think I've started this like 5 times now by saying alright everyone. So it has been I think 2 days since I last recorded stuff, so here you go. You can kind of see what it's coming together into. Our little water village thing. I have a little, I don't know, I'm building stuff up. It's a nice little corner. I'm planning on having like a subway system go under, not like a complex one, like I mean like a minecart track that would take me back to spawn, because god, the trek there is completely dull and it's longer than it needs to be. But I'm gonna take a break from this project just for a little bit, because I've been working on it literally for like I think 4 or 5 days now, like not Minecraft days, I mean real people days. So that's a lot of time, and I'm kind of being drained intellectually, mentally, physically. My soul is being drained by this project. So I'm gonna try, I'm just gonna go to a different project just to distract myself, just for a little bit. And I'm actually, that's gonna be the cool village that I showed you, so, or actually I haven't showed you yet. So I'll show you the village as we see it at first. And, then I'll start working on it. Maybe give you some ideas of what I'm planning on doing with it. Maybe you guys can give me some ideas of what we can do with that as well, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that can be done with it. It's really all... Excuse me, bad allergies. Yes, allergies make you cough sometimes. What you can do with that village. Alright, by the way, so yes, beautiful biome, by the way. This taiga biome, taiga biome. Shows this seed specifically for it. Okay, this is going to be a long travel. You know what? I'll just cut to when we get there, because it's really easy. Cue cut. Alright, so I'm incredibly mad at Fraps right now, because it decided to start storing the video on the hard drive that I told it not to, the one that has no space, so it just cut me off while I was talking, so that's great. Anyways, missed the spoiler, this village is obviously screwed up the yin-yang. And, like, I don't even know what the hell that is. That's like a farm over a library, and walk in here. They're kind of like apartments, but then again, it's, like, super screwed up. Like, this is a blacksmith. That lava's gone. I mean, you can just... I don't really have to say anything. This place is just screwed up to the max, you know? Screwed up to the maxin' and the relaxin'. I don't know. Pretty cool stuff though. It looks really cool because it's screwed up, because these two spawned perfectly next to, well, kind of perfectly next to each other. Incredibly strange, and this thing expands on quite a bit. So it'll be kind of a pet project for me to maybe come back here every once in a while, clean up some of the houses so there's not as much flowing water everywhere, maybe turn everything to make it a bit more cohesive. You know what I mean? So turn the chaos into order. Break some windows, I don't know, make some cool pathways. I mean, look at this. I can just fall down and now I'm in a whole nother world. Indeed. Now I'm in a, like I could turn this into a road, or maybe make a... I'm not making a subway system. That takes way too much time. But you get the general idea. So maybe I'm just going to fart around with this for a little bit, and I'll check up on you back then, because you need to be checked up on every once in a while, viewer. You need someone to look after you. Otherwise you get moody. And when you get moody, no one is happy. So I'll see you then! Okay, I'm going to make this brief. Okay, so, just before I turn around and do a bit of a big unveiling, you guys won't notice at all, but it has actually been a month since I recorded the last part. So this is a month apart, and I'm going to get over that really briefly. But first I'm going to turn around. Don't be shocked, but since it's been a month, I've got a lot done since then. Mostly, wha-bam! Alright, this is new. This is really new, nice and big. We got some walls, some caution windows, so you don't walk through it, and not sure why I do that. We have 2 farms. That's a wheat farm, that's a potato farm. We now have a walled off area with some granite, and you probably noticed this was all a hillside before. Yeah, that hillside is gone. Oh, and also the entire ground underneath. You can see that's like 3 sub-levels. So I have been very busy. As you can tell, busyness, I have been busy. And you're like, well, why didn't you record any of that? There should have been like 2 episodes of stuff. And I will tell you why that is. First, let me sleep. Mainly because I was recording the next part of the video about like a day after I did the last recording. And then my fraps decided to tell me that it was corrupt and needed to be uninstalled. So I uninstalled it, and I went to go look for the reinstaller error, and it wasn't there. So I didn't have fraps for a month. So I've basically been building up on this world and not updating you on that. So I'm gonna update you on that now. So first, let's just go to the second floor, get to the easy stuff first. There we go. Here are the farms, exactly like I said. Not much to note about them. We have 2 nice big trees here. We're not even finished this. Let's just go back down there, blah, blah, blah. I got a nice minecart elevator, not that bad. Alright, here we go, the second floor, or basement 1. You know, haven't really done anything with this stuff yet. I basically just dug out this huge area, and filled it in. I mean, so it's really cool. I have this kind of storage area. I knew mobs would spawn in here, but it looks so cool. The low lighting looks... Oh, no. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, boy. 2 creepers. No, I'm good. I'm good. Wait. Swag. Alright. So, I say that so impulsively now. I swear I'm saying it ironically. It's not I don't say it seriously. It's always ironic. It's just... I say it so much, it starts to seem like I'm not saying swag ironically. Alright, here's supposed to be like a auto whatever minecart track rail thing, but it's not working, because not working quite yet at least, because I don't have the track laid. But this is the subway that will lead to Umbrella City, which is what I'm thinking of calling the city on stilts that I have said was going to be the project that I would start and try to finish for that episode. Funnily enough, even though I've technically been working on this map for a month since the last video, I have not gotten it finished. I mean, I have a lot more of it done, so it, you know, it looks more done, but I got so bored and disillusioned, I did all that other stuff you saw, like fixing up the base, and, you know, I did a lot of mining, so now I have even more resources than before, so, you know, that's good. A lot of stuff got done, you can see. Alright, let's keep on moving on, keep on keeping on, as they always say. Jump up, that's stupid. Okay, alright, okay, so here is supposed to be the subway station. It doesn't say subway station yet. So as you can see, I actually finally have most of this covered, so you can kind of see what this is coming together now. I want to have houses popping out, covered roofs. I do not really have anything in these houses except for this one. That's my enchanting table. That is literally the most functional thing here. But that's pretty much it. I basically just have to get a little bit more glass, fill in those areas, furnish the houses, like give them floors. Like most of them are just facades entirely. Like I really love the look of this kind of hallway street, covered street, and it looks beautiful at night. But there's nothing in the houses. In fact, most of them don't even have roofs yet, so I'll get to that some other day. You know, a nice park, I guess. I don't know. A big house in here. But that's pretty much it. I mean, it's mostly completed. Like, this area just looks great. This is perfect. I pretty much just have to finish the subway leading into here, and then, you know, the glasses and the roofs. But, you know, that's another story, right? Nobody needs to really care about that. I can get that done on some more, like, off-screen building, because you guys really don't care too much about that. But that's done, pretty much, and I'm going to try to cut this episode a bit short now, because literally this has been the longest episode recording time, I suppose, because it's been like a month and a week or so of me doing all this. I mean, all of it. It's probably only going to be like a 20-something minute video, but whatever. Time is relative, folks. Get used to it, and for me, it's been a long time. So I'm going to try to end this video soon. Oop, that was actually incredibly pathetic. Why do I have to go up? I can just jump up right there. As you can see, I'm building up a forest. I have no idea what I'm going to do for my next project. I mean, besides from, like, finishing that up. Like, this minecart track should lead all the way over to that NPC village, but I broke it off because I was doing the farm, so I have to fix that. I also have to finish the minecart rail over there, and then finish the village. But those are 2 small things. So, mainly I'm trying to think of what is something I should do as a big project after this? Like, I'm not quite sure whether or not the kind of spawn chunk palace is gonna be my home, or if I want to, like, build my own mansion somewhere. Like, I have no idea about that. Because this bed literally has not moved, so... yeah, there's that. Was this here last time? I'm not sure if this was here last time. I don't watch the old parts yet, so... this is didn't know what it is, this is the, in-game teleporter. Oh, and added another portal, so it's closed right now, no one can exit. And then, we press... was it this one? Okay, yeah, that opens it. That one opens it. You can walk on through. And that one closes it. There's literally nothing in the nether you need to see. I have a garbage cobblestone and sandstone shack because I was killed by, or nearly killed by gas, which actually destroyed my original portal in there before, so you don't need to see that. This is the teleporter, you know, so you gotta throw the ender pearl from up there, and it'll bounce it and throw it into ender stasis. I suppose it's not a teleporter, it's technically an ender stasis chamber. It can't really teleport me yet until I have some sort of wireless input for it. So until I, you know, get some sort of wireless input right here, it's just an ender stasis thing. Which sounds far more impressive than it actually is, but just to show you guys all the resources I have. Bam! I guarantee that's a lot more than I had last time. That's like a lot of diamonds, gold, coal. Like that is... I'm filthy stankin' rich, guys. Filthy stankin'. Not quite combat ready. Like I don't have anything enchanted though, that's the difference. I'm basically just getting up to 30th level now. I'm only at 28 levels. So, I've been doing most of my time building, not fighting, so I won't be able to do any wither bossy stuff right now. But, this is gonna end this video. Hopefully next time I'm playing this, I'm gonna be playing it with someone else, because this is... playing by yourself is kind of lonely and sad, so I'm gonna... I hope I have friends. And I will finale the video by showing off the ender stasis chamber. Even though it will waste one of my ender pearls. Hey, video making. Gotta seem interesting for the viewers. I got 5. That's all right. You guys can handle. All right, let me turn it on because I'm a klutz. I forgot to turn it on. All right. Okay. All right. It's on. It's on. All right. All right. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo. Inspector gadget. Okay. So we lean right down here. I don't know if I've demonstrated this. Maybe I have. Whatever. But do it here. We point the cursor straight down, facing right in the middle of those two. We throw the ender pearl. It is bounced into stasis, which is perfect, because if it isn't, then that sucks. This is in the spawn chunks, by the way, so that the ender pearl never stops rendering, and we can, like, go anywhere in the world, and when the stasis is turned on, I'm teleported there. So, obviously, right now, I can only teleport from the distance of this lever, but as you see, as soon as I flick this lever, I will be teleported back to the stasis chamber. Ta-da! Well... there you go. Teleportation, my friends. You know, Minecraft physics. Anyways, that will be it. I hope you enjoyed the first, very arduous for me, episode of MillenniumCraft! Yay! And now this video is done.